Hello and welcome. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker, and you're listening to Numismatic News and Information for the third day of November 2023. I'd like to welcome you over to moneymetals.com so we can check out the live spot prices and the availability and the premiums for the American Silver Eagles. Next, we're going to go to the United States Mint website, and there's an actual update for the Whitman Winter Expo. And then we're going to go to Coin World and look at another thing that's going on with Whitman. That's kind of a big deal. And then we're going to go to our plus ones. But before all of that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs so we can open up the store here and start selling Son of a Silver Stacker merchandise. That's right. That's what we're going to be doing here today. Now let's get to it. Over here, moneymetals.com looks like gold is up $2 to $19.99 even, Steven. That's going to be a party, right? Silver up, no, down 18 cents to 22.77. I was partying. Now, platinum is up 4.45 to 942.75, and palladium is up $6.30. Yeah, to 11.57.50. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $7.79. Now, over here to the bullion sales for the United States Mint. No new tale to tell as far as the numbers for October. So let's go ahead and guesstimate that we're going to only be seeing numbers from November from here on out. But you never know. It's the United States Mint, and they can do whatever they want. Just like here, well, you remember the episode yesterday? We had the upcoming events for the Whitman Winter Expo, and we talked about how Miss Ventures Gibson was going to be there. Well, that has all changed, because check this out. Visit with the United States Mint at booth 810 to purchase products, receive education materials, and learn more about the 2024 American Women Quarters and commemorative coin programs. On November 9th, Associate Director of Sales and Marketing, Keith Adams, will be at the booth to meet attendees. Now, if you don't know who Keith Adams is, well, let me help you out with that, because there he is. That's the Associate Director of Sales and Marketing, Keith Adams. Now, it says here, Keith B. Adams joined the U.S. Mint as Associate Director, Sales and Marketing in August of 2023. So he's just been there about 3 months, maybe. Keith is responsible for overseeing the end-to-end product life cycle of manufactured products. This includes leading in areas such as demand, design, schedule, pricing, marketing, and profit and loss. His current position leverages his education background, highlighted by his Bachelor of Science degree from Shepherd University, where he majored in business administration with a concentration in marketing, and his Master of Science degree in marketing from the University of Maryland. So honestly, this actually could be a very good opportunity for folks to ask about a silver pricing grid to Mr. Keith B. Adams, or maybe even a clamshell, or even having an option of a clamshell if you tick the box when you're checking out, or you just get the regular cardboard box. So, you want a clamshell, would you like a cardboard box? Just click the box and you can get whatever one you want. Now, obviously, the Mint will probably charge you more for a clamshell, but I think the associate director, this person here, could possibly make that happen. Now, let's go ahead and find out what's what and what the background is. Now, it says here he most recently served as a Mission Area Senior Program Manager for the U.S. Department of Agriculture's, that's the USDA, Agricultural Research Service. He advised on critical programs, projects, and initiatives while establishing program and product management policy, authorities, and responsibilities to be administered and implemented throughout the USDA's research program, education and an economics mission area. There it is. So doesn't look too, flashy. That's interesting. It seems like he is definitely all business here. So that's, and marketing. He also served as the assistant administrator for the telecommunications program in the USDA's Rural Utility Service. In this role, he managed the telecommunications program, loan and grants programs with the annual budget of $1 billion, $5 billion loan portfolio, and led the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act broadband initiatives program. Keith's tenure with the USDA first began in 2001 as a marketing specialist with the Foreign Agricultural Service. His experience also includes 17 years with the U.S. Postal Service, where he began his civil service career. The U.S. Small Business Administration, the U.S. Agency for International Development, that's the USAID Office for Food and Peace. He serves his community as a commissioner on the Prince George's County Human Rights Commission. He resides in Washington, D.C. area, and I checked out his LinkedIn page, and he is a deacon at his church. So I think that's pretty fantastic. So kudos to you, Mr. Keith B. Adams. I hope you do a fantastic job. I know you're in there just recently in 3 months, but, let's face it, 3 months is not a whole long time, but he's probably still learning, and we could probably influence him if we're able to talk to him at that Whitman Winter Expo right there on November 9th. That's 6 days away from now. Let's go over here to coinworld.com. Let's talk about Whitman some more, right? So it says here, CDN Publishing acquires Whitman Publishing. What? Yeah, this is earth-shattering, earth-breaking earthquake news in the coin world. This is by Coin World staff as of November 2, 2023. So it just came out just yesterday. And I would imagine most, if not all, of the coin magazine articles online are probably going to have this as a big story. Now, that's the guidebook of the United States coin. That's the red book right there. And, well, if you don't know who CDN Publishing is, well, yeah, that's the Greysheet folks. So the Greysheet folks just bought Whitman. And not only that, they bought the stamp stuff, too. This is incredible. This is a really big move in the industry, and this should make big news. It says here, John Feinbaum, Charles Anderson, and Mary Burleson with a presentation copy of the 1947 Guidebook of the United States Coins, the original Red Book edition by R.S. Yeoman. There it is, CDN Publishing, limited liability company, a prominent numismatic data company that publishes wholesale pricing. Greysheet, yep, there it is, and other resources has acquired Whitman Publishing, the leading firm in numismatic book publishing. This is a big deal, folks. Included in the acquisition are Whitman brands, including H.E. Harris and Company, that's stamps, Cowan's, that's supplies, and the Whitman Coin and Collectibles Expo. Yeah, there you go. The deal was inked at Anderson Press headquarters in Florence, Alabama on October 31st of this year. Management and staffing of both companies will remain in place with many offices in Alabama and Virginia. Now, it says here, this is probably going to be the greatest thing. This is because under digital expansion, okay? The acquisition is expected to bring fast growth to Whitman's expansion in the digital arena. According to a press release announcing the acquisition, the combined companies will deliver even more data-driven resources to coin and paper money collectors, dealers, and researchers. Yes, indeed. CDN has established the monthly Greysheet and CDN exchange as the industry standards in wholesale pricing and dealer-to-dealer buying, bidding, and selling rare coins and currency, said President and CEO John Feinbaum. This is huge, folks. I can't say that enough. I apologize if I'm reiterating and regurgitating the same information. Since 2015, we've expanded our business in monthly and quarterly publications and other print and online resources. As we continue to grow, it makes perfect sense to move into the world of numismatic book publishing, and there's no company in that field that compares to Whitman. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's huge. Whitman Publishing President Mary Burleson said, Anderson Press has nurtured and grown Whitman since 2003, building on the official Red Book brand and creating hundreds of new books and products with leading authors and experts. We are proud of the growth that our team has encouraged in the collecting community. Now Whitman is in good hands with CDN Publishing and foresee continuing to thrive and innovate. And I think the ownership of CDS Publishing, I think they have a very good interest, a vested interest in seeing that Whitman does actually expand and grow and stay, healthy, so to speak. Now it says here about the firms. It says CDN Publishing, previously branded as Coin Dealer Newsletter, all right, has published a Greysheet coin pricing continuously since 1963, and I think it's in their best interest to keep Whitman going. Today, its products cover colonial, U.S. federal, and world numismatics with print and digital access, according to the press release. The press release adds Whitman Publishing is the world's leading producer of numismatic reference books and supplies to display and store coins and paper money. There you go. Whitman is the official supplier of the congressionally chartered American Numismatic Association. Yeah, hello, ANA. Remember that? Feinbaum and Burleson and their associates will be available to answer questions at the Winter 2023 Whitman Baltimore Coin and Collectibles Expo in November. That's November 9th, I think, through the 11th. Isn't that something? And let's just go here real quick because I do collect stamps. And if we go here to H.E. Harris and Company, yeah, that's them right there. That's the people that make this. Remember getting these when you were a kid? Remember the Mystic Stamp Company? Yeah, that's amazing. There's Whitman, H.E. Harris. I mean, this is just a big deal, folks. I mean, this is amazing. This is a big deal here. This is like groundbreaking, earth-shattering. And then Cowan Supplies, and then Whitman, obviously. Yeah, this is a big deal. I like that. So let me go here to Whitman Publishing. I'll go ahead and highlight that one. Go here. And that's Whitman Publishing. And you'll see, this is their website here. This is their books right here. Yes. Those are the storage and supplies. Look, you can get a loop. You can get an album. You can get folders. I like folders. I really dig folders personally. That's the only thing I really collect as far. No albums, but definitely folders. Now, let's head over to the plus ones. I've been yamming way too much. Now, this is from Matthew 5:7 or Shabbat 151b. All right. Now, it says, when a man has compassion for others, the Lord has compassion for him. Yeah, that's huge. Imagine if you don't have compassion for others, and the Lord might not have compassion for you. But not only that, but let's take it a little bit further. Imagine If a man doesn't even have compassion for himself, imagine a man who's cruel to himself. How do you think he's going to treat other if he's cruel to himself? Yeah, that's kind of scary, isn't it? Now let's head over here to 395 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Rush. Subdivisions in the shopping hall and the shopping malls. Yeah, conform or be cast out. That's how it goes. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, well, sub the channel. It's free. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs here so we can start, is it hawking the merchandise? I guess. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.